Okay, guys, so it's Mr. Verder again, and I wanted to show you a thing or two about moderating and responding to comments that we get on our Sugar Kills or on our Kiva blog. Comments are neat. Readers can leave us a comment that pushes against our thinking a little bit or challenges us to think in a different way, and I think that's a really cool thing. Now, I don't necessarily want every single student to be approving every comment that we get. Our student editor should be doing the majority of the approving of comments. So if you stop by our blog and you see that there's a new comment there and it's asking you whether you want to approve it for everyone to see, I'd prefer if you leave that for one of our student editors to work on. But let me show you how you find comments and how you know that we have a new comment, and let me show you how you can reply to comments straight from our blog if you want to. So I'm signed into our Sugar Kills site, and I know that we have a new comment for two reasons. First, up here at the top of our screen, there's a little icon that says one comment awaiting moderation. I also notice that in the sidebar, where it says comments, there's an orange circle that indicates we have a new comment waiting for moderation too. So I'm going to select comments first, and WordPress will bring us to a page that lists every single comment that we've ever gotten on our blog before. And some of those comments have orange stripes next to them. See how this particular comment has an orange stripe? What that means is this is a comment that hasn't been approved yet. No one can see it on the site except for us. In this particular case, this is an example of a link that someone has included back to a post that we've written. And that's generally safe. There's nothing naughty there. I don't see any vulgar words. And so it's something that I'm going to approve and let other people see on our site. The way that you do that is by hovering over it and selecting the Approve button underneath. Now, if there's ever an inappropriate comment, if you ever happen to see a comment that has a naughty word or somebody's written something vulgar to us, be sure that you come and see me immediately, because we'll mark it as spam, we'll delete it from our site, and no one else will ever be able to see it. Now, one of the cool things that happened today, though, is this person, Glynis David, or David Glynis, depending, I'm not sure if that's a first name or a last name, came by and said, "Thank you for your post. I'm enjoying the reminders of what has less sugar inside of it." It's really cool. One of our readers has stopped by to say thank you to you. Now, I personally think it's important for us to respond to every single person who says thank you to us or who comes by and asks us a question. And the way that you do that is really simple. Right underneath the comment, there's a reply button. And when you click on the reply button, it brings up a little editing window where you can do some typing. So maybe you would say, "Thanks for stopping by. We're always happy when we can help readers." Now, I think we owe our readers a little bit more than that. I think we should use their first name, and I haven't done that here. I think we should always sign our name, and I haven't done that here. I always think that if we can include more detail for the readers, like if we can elaborate a little bit, maybe give them some other tips or point out other posts on our blog that they might like looking at, that would be a good thing to do too. I'm not going to include all of those things right now just to save time in our tutorial. When you're happy with your comment though, and you think you've included enough, and please don't forget to include your first name and last initial so that people know who's replying to them, all you need to do is click the reply button in this bottom corner. And your reply to our reader will go public, which is really kind of cool. Now, again, I'm not going to do that right now simply because I haven't really polished this comment and made it a beautiful one. So I'm going to hit cancel for the time being, and I'm going to hope that one of you will go in and reply to Mrs. Davis or David. Again, remember, all you need to do is click the reply button, and you'll be able to add a reply to anybody who's written for our blog or left us a comment on our blog. Hope that helps. Looking forward to seeing you interact with your readers. That's an important thing to do.